Greetings, fellow nail junkies. Here we are on Nails Over Coffee. It's December 1st. I am your nail tech hostess with the mostest, Michelle Cordes Pugh. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take you off. I'm a Disney junkie, so we're going to take you off of Mickey's Really Swell Diner Coffee. And you're on to me. Hi. How's everybody doing today? Today I'm feeling very Tuesday-ish. So today my coffee is super sweet and super light in a fabulous Disneyland resort mug. And so French roast with a lot of sweetener and creamer in it. So without any further ado, let's take a look and see what we've got going on. You guys must be super busy with clients because boy, let me tell you, the nail boards have been really, really slow. You guys are just all about taking care of your guests right now, which is great. But so that requires me to dig up a few more things for us to talk about. So one of the things, hi everybody who's joining me. I do have chat on. So if you are a nail tech who has anything to join in on the conversation, feel free. I can see the screen and feel free to give me some hearts because I always love hearts. So tap, tap, tap. If you're on the app, of course. So, first thing I wanted to kick off about was the Footlogix free webinars. If you are using Footlogix products, make sure that you are subscribed to them so that you can sign up for these free webinars. If you aren't using Footlogix products, it's a product out of Canada, although it is available quite a bit in the US now. I'm not sure what the rest of their international distribution is yet. But it is a fantastic product that has a great delivery system. And if you have guests who have problems with their feet, of course, I need to get my air quotes up. We don't diagnose anything, but there's also, it's labeled for over-the-counter sale in drugstores. So it has all of the drug interaction and precaution labels and directions and all of that. So you're totally covered there. It's no different than them going to the, aisle at CVS or whatever and buying something. But it does work, which is the difference between the stuff that people just wander down the aisle and find. So this is also a great retail opportunity for you if you are using Footlogix, or if even something you want to retail. A lot of times your guests will buy. I have guests who use it on themselves, but they also buy it for their other guests, for their other friends and family who are too embarrassed to go see a nail tech. And then they get some results and then they come in and you got a client for life. So if you go to Footlogix, you can sign up for their email list. And if you sign up for their email list, you'll get emails for the dates and times that they have the free webinars. And then you just sign up and that will get you into those free webinars. And there's some good business building stuff in there too. It's not just product related. So for those of you who maybe are a little slower at this time of year, we'd love for this to be our super busy season and be packed. But if you're new, I was looking at some stuff the other day online, and it looks like maybe some people are still looking for some holiday marketing ideas. So what you might want to do, since it's December, is take an opportunity to go back through your book and take a look at some of your pedicure clients you haven't seen since summer, or people that you just see every now and again. And if you use a booking software that allows you to send out emails, or if you are willing to do it by hand and enter them into your contact book on your email site, once you set it up, it's really easy then to just do it yourself for free. You might want to send out some I miss you emails with maybe a % off discount or $1 off discount for certain days, whatever your slow days are. See if you can get some of those people in on those days. And also, everybody likes to get mail that isn't a bill. And this time of year, everybody's checking their mail because people are still sending Christmas cards out. So postcards that you make on your computer, again, with a I miss you and here's a discount special for the month of December. If you have their address information, that's a really good way to go send them something through the mail. Okay, so let's see. Some fun, good stuff. Okay, something I saw on the Nail World board. Well, first of all, it started on Scratch Phoenix, and then I found some other stuff on, I think it was Nail World. Okay, so as nail techs, can we all agree that Pinterest and other social medias like Instagram are both a blessing and a curse? I think we can all agree that having people come in with a laundry list of pictures that they have looked at, some of which are stamped, some of which are not even real, some of which are, you know, goodness knows, they're photo shoots. So maybe they took 9 hours to do those set of nails, and we're not doing that in the salon. But I think what we need to do is, I tell everybody it's like watching runway fashion. People look at runway fashion and nobody's actually wearing something that's sheer and their tatas are hanging out and all that like they do on the runway. Nobody's actually wearing that on the street, especially in December. So what our job is to do is to take couture, runway, and for nails. And so go look at all the nails from Fashion Week and convert that into streetwear. So I say our job with looking at social media pictures is to go from runway to streetwear. So since Pinterest especially and Instagram is both a blessing and a curse, what you need to make sure you're doing is that you are following all of your clients' nail boards on Pinterest. Your diehards that are always showing you Pinterest designs have nail boards on Pinterest. Trust me when I tell you that. So follow their boards. And then before they come in for their appointment, you already have some idea of seeing what they've pinned recently. So instead of spending the time going through the pins, you can say, hey, I saw that you put a lot of blue, a lot of snowflakes, some glitter, maybe some white glitter. Let's do something with that this appointment, since that seems to be what kind of mood you're in. And then they will be super excited because you don't have to waste a bunch of time going through a bunch of pictures. And so use it as a tool. Same thing with Instagram. If anybody who is following you on your Instagram, make sure you are also following them. And that way you can, 5 minutes of prep time at the beginning of the day to go through and look at what your clients for that day have been looking at will save you 10 minutes on the backside during their appointment. So just, that's kind of a good way to use it. One of the things that, and I hope I saved the picture and I can pull it up in my handy dandy ding iPad, is I'm hoping I saved the picture, but there is a picture that has, nope, it doesn't look like I saved it in my iPad. It looks like it's on my phone. And for some reason I can't get sharing turned on between my two devices. Incredibly annoying. But anyway, there's a picture that's going around that is, and was talked about on one of the nail boards, that is the matte black nail with the shiny black tip. And then next to it also, there is a matte silver nail with like a silver chrome tip. Well, people keep coming in and asking for that. And although with the new mirror effect gel coming out, hopefully it will be easier to do that kind of look with some of the mirror gel, and then using a matte top coat and then another coat on the tip and a shiny top coat, or, something to that effect. But what we need to tell our clients, that silver picture that's coming in right now, those are actually full nail press-on tips. Right. So, and that's actually been confirmed by a couple nail techs who've ordered them from abroad. So make sure that when your clients are asking for something that is clearly stamping for a stamp you don't have, or something that is clearly a full press-on tip, or something that was clearly prepped for Fashion Week, done as a full tip, where those were pre-done ahead of time and then put on the models. Make sure that that's that whole do all nail techs in the world a favor and let your guests know what they're seeing that is runway versus and pre-done versus what we can do in the salon, because they need to understand that if they're going to pay for us to do that in the salon, that they need to be paying for the time that it's going to take to do those ahead of time. So those pics must be in my phone. I'll see if I can find them and post them on the Nails Over Coffee page. And on that note, if you haven't been to the Nails Over Coffee page on Facebook, please go, please like it. A lot of things I talk about in the broadcast are things that I put up there on the Nails Over Coffee page. And also, please go to the University of Nails. See my little shameless promotion above me. Go to the University of Nails Facebook page and like that. It looks like University of Nails with a bunch of education is going to go live with 30 videos. Yay, 30 videos. On December 7th, and then I'm just going to keep adding videos, hopefully a few a month, and it's going to be something that you can go through at your own pace and the time that works for you at a price that we can afford of $10 a month. So I think that most nail techs can afford $10 a month to make their business more profitable. So on the note of those things, let's talk a little bit about education. We had the lovely Elizabeth Morris on Nail Talk Radio this week. And we were talking about, and Athena has talked about having a budget for education or a budget for nail art supplies, those kind of things. And I've talked to you a little bit about how to find some room in your budget for these things. But it should be worth a talking point to think about of what's a good annual budget. Are you looking to spend a dollar amount per year? What's your target dollar amount, or is there a percentage of your sales that you would like to be using towards education? So the thing is that you don't know what you're doing, and your expenses can get out of control if you don't have a budget and then can compare to it. So set up whatever you think you can afford for 2016 for education, and then see what you can do to get the most bang for your buck for that money. So even if it's $100 or $500 or $1,000, whatever your budget might be, and look and see what you can do. Is there a local nail tech networking event that's close by? And maybe there's a class there that you'd really like to take that will fit into your budget. Is there, do you have enough room saved in your budget to be able to do a high road to education class? Do you need a higher level class for the product that you're using? So say you use Young Nails. Is there going to be a class close by you that you can take that will teach you some finer things, solve some problems for you that will help you increase your speed and maybe help it so you can make more money? What is your specific education goals? You should have been thinking about it a couple months ago, but since we're, nearing the tail end of December, in 2015, and we're looking towards the events in 2016, this is a good time to look at what you want to do for your education budget for next year. And if you're wanting to be able to charge top dollar to your clients, you need to be doing some education. So anybody can find, even if it's, like the University of Nails, $10 a month. If $100 so that you can get 10 months out of the University of Nails is all you, at $10 a month is all you think you can do, then get that in your budget. But some education to improve your business needs to be in your budget, whatever improving your business means for you based on where you are right now. So there was actually something that just came up. I wasn't really sure because it's been so quiet. There hasn't been a whole lot to talk about. But just an hour ago, Alicia Dawn posted on the Canadian Nail Tech Connection. And even if you're not in Canada, if you're over here in North America, you really should be joined to the Canadian Nail Tech Connection group. It is a very active group, and there's a lot of things that go on in this group. And if you are in Canada, you definitely should be joined to the CNTC group. So the question that was posed was the pros and cons of working in a salon versus working for yourself. And this particular tech is working at home at the moment. And so it's only an hour old and it's already gotten some really good responses, all the way from a nail tech said, I work from home and will never work for someone else again. The freedom of making my own hours, prices, product, vacation, money is well worth it. There's challenges that if you're independent, you have to wear all of the hats that come along with being a business owner, which are, I talk about the 7 P's of service marketing, all of the promotion, the product in your service list, your prices, what type of environment you're doing your clients' nails in. Those are all part of what you have to do if you're independent. So, there are some downsides to working on your own, whether it be from your home. It's nice because if you have a home salon, you can write off that square footage on your business tax returns as a deductible expense. So you're not actually paying out any extra than you would be paying, but you can write off the square footage that's dedicated to your salon if regulations allow in your area for home salons. You can write off that square footage. You can write off that as a percentage of then the total square footage of your house. You can write off that percentage of your utilities. You can write off that percentage of a home phone line if you're using it for business. You can write off a lot of percentages of things. So there are some good tax benefits to working from your house if it allows it. But you also, on the flip side, we have some clients who don't necessarily respect personal space. At one point when I had a home office, I really did have somebody show up at my house on a Sunday morning at about 9:30, ringing my doorbell like a fiend, because they had a wedding to go to that afternoon. And it's just my house. Couldn't I just fix their one nail? No, I can't. Call, make an appointment. So as long as you have a well-disciplined clientele, that can definitely work out. There are some advantages, though, to being in a salon. So after being independent for a lot of years, I went and worked at a full-service salon and spa for 2.5 years. And there are some real benefits to that. You see less of the money on the top line of just actually what you're getting paid and your tips. But on the back side, you have a support staff. So you have generally, like the salon I worked in, there were people who made appointments and who checked people in and who got them coffee and a robe. And at checkout, all I had to do was walk them up to the front desk and they were checked out and rebooked. And all I had to actually do was sit them down and do the service. I had the ability to do these luxury pedicures that used like 1 million towels. And all I had to do was round up my towels and put them in the towel hamper. And the spa dispensary staff, my towel fairies, you would come and sweep them off and take them away and wash them and dry them and fold them, and they would magically reappear back in the cabinet, and not having to worry about ordering supplies. That was somebody's job, was to make sure that our dispensary cabinet had everything in it that we needed. So when you ran out of files, you just went and got more. When you needed refills on your nail prep or whatever, we use C&D, so Scrub Fresh and top coats and all those kind of things, we could just go back to the dispensary and grab them. We only needed to let somebody know that we needed something special ordered if it was something that we didn't normally carry or something that was brand new. So, and then you go to work, it's like a job. It's all the awesomeness of being a nail tech, but it's like a job. You go to work and you take care of your guests and you clean up your table at the end of your day and you close up your station and then you go home. And so there are advantages to both of those things, but generally the consensus that is on this discussion going on right now is working for yourself is best, which I know is frustrating because we have conversations about how there is lots of salon owners who would like to have employees, but they can't find anybody who will work as employees. And so I think that we'll see some right sizing in the industry, but that was a really good little chat on the nail tech, the CNTC. So If you have an opinion on that and you get a chance to pop over to the CNTC Facebook group, weigh in with your thoughts on that, because I think that that's a real good topic that we all can appreciate. So there's not a whole lot to talk about today. You guys are all too busy creating your own nail art. So I'm just going to I hope you guys all got in on some great Cyber Monday specials so you can build that into your educational savings, into your education and nail art budgets. But to just run down a little list of, make sure to check out, Robin Moses has some great YouTube Christmas nail art tutorials right now. And if you subscribe to her, she has new videos that come out a couple times a week. And she has playlists for each of the holidays, which is really nice if you're just looking for some inspiration. You can go to her YouTube channel, and you can go to the playlist, say for Christmas, and there is all kinds of videos on different kinds of Christmas nail art. And a lot of her nail art is different designs on different nails. So it gives you a really good kind of cool overview on some different ideas. Empower Nail Art. If you go to Empower Film School, there is some cool things that go on with Empower Nail Films that are things we can definitely be using for the holidays right now. Lauren Wireman has been really busy putting up some different holiday nail art tutorials. So you need to make sure that you follow Lauren on Facebook, and also check out whatever else she might have on other social media channels. And even if you're in the States or Canada, if you don't follow, I'm going to pull it up here. If you don't follow the Nail Team, which is Gemma's group over in the UK, she does lots of training and everything. She has her training schedule out for next year, but she also just posted that due to a late cancellation, she has a space on an acrylic design course for just 90 pounds instead of 120 pounds. And that is Monday the 7th of December from 10 to 4. And she's going to cover fading, marbleizing, imprinting, encapsulation, and gliding. And she's got a sample video up of things that you learn in the course. So if you are near the Nail Team, and you can check that out. Even if you're not, go to the Nail Team. Gemma Lambert Lewis, she has tons of good videos out there. If she has a product out for sale, a lot of times she'll put up a video showing her using it. And so it's a great way to check out some things. And she, with the exception of a few things she has outlined in the pinned post at the top of the page, she pretty much allows everybody on her business page. She has 23,000 members, and she allows people to talk about things like a regular public board in a lot of ways. You can put photos up in the photo gallery on her page. There are definitely rules, but it's a great place for some great information, especially if you're in the UK. I know you guys have some different requirements than we have. So, yeah, it looks like if you're going to focus on, you get a little downtime this week and you're going to focus on practicing some things. I've already had several requests for nail art over the next couple weeks that is from the movie Frozen. So you might want to practice hand painting some Olafs and some snowflakes, and take a good look at your blue gel polish and polish colors and see what you've got that you can make sure that you get your Frozen theme ready, because people are asking for it. All right. Well, unless there is anything that anybody has to chat about or wants to throw some hearts out or anything, I think we're pretty much done. I am finishing filming University of Nails tomorrow. Everything will get edited, and we are crossing our fingers that the site will go live on December 7th. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about my big announcement for today. So some of you know, some of you don't, that I am going to have some surgery done on Friday, December 18th. So I will not be available to do my show on Friday, December 18th. But as a very special thing, what I have for you guys on Friday, December 18th, you want to mark out your books for 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, which is UTC -8, to watch live and interact with the fabulous Beyonce of nails, Japanese nail art extraordinaire from Jewelry Gel America. Suki is going to be broadcasting in my place on December 18th. I will actually be in surgery at the exact time the show broadcasts. So Suki is going to cover for me. That should be pretty crazy. He's pretty funny. So we will see what Suki has in store for you on December 18th. Mark it on your calendars, mark it out of your books. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off for December 1st. Welcome to December. Welcome to the holiday season. And happy nailing. Thanks, you guys.